Taurus, week commencing the 18th of May 2021. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday, Spirit says. So you must have somebody in spirit. Right, said Fred. So Fred may be important to you. There's a what's it called? Deeply dippy. So that'll be what's in the comments. I'll dig and see what I can get from it. Remember, everything, including dates, is a message, but it could be that if it says the 11th of January 93, it might be the year that's important, the 11th that's important, the January that's important, or all of it. So don't take what you can relate to and leave the rest. So Taurus, let's see. Could be your sun, moon, or rising, your Venus, wherever Taurus is in your chart. Makes no difference. People get too technical about it. Spirit don't go by the rules we do. They make their own rules, and so should you. Have faith in yourself more. So, okay, we've had a disappointment. Maybe the grass wasn't greener. Maybe things weren't exactly what you planned. Something or someone has disappointed you, or you've maybe caused a disappointment. But you played your part in it, but you're not to blame. Don't keep dwelling on it. Don't stay in that dark place for too long. Somebody may be blocked, or you may have blocked somebody because you know what you like. Your ego may have been bruised. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, inner child, or a messenger that's not arriving. Bad news even. Again, you. Slowly improving, slowly moving forwards. So take your time, take it easy. There may be someone in uniform, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, same as you. Somebody born 1966 possibly, plus or minus 12 February to February. Or someone in uniform, or even somebody with a limp, or all of those things. They might not have a visible limp, it might be a scar on the leg that has been there for a very long time. There's passion, there's no denying it, but there's no commitment. So far it's in and out like Jack Flash, one night stands, whatever. A lot of passion, but no commitment. Maybe there's an apology coming, or maybe you need to give an apology. This one you've got to be careful with. It's Cancer energy, but if there's any problems with the womb or the breasts, don't doubt yourself. Go and get it checked out. I don't care how little it is. This is accidents. This is car accidents. This is fire engines. This is ambulances. This is parking tickets, speeding fines, mechanical problems on vehicles. It's Cancer energy, those born on the 7th or the 25th, but not necessarily Cancer. Massively important in a negative way. Control issues. Something's not going your way or not going to plan. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Somebody has either passed or somebody's stabbed you in the back. There's no reciprocity here. 6 years at least. The end of a marriage, a friendship, study, or the end to everything you ever believed to be true. The children hold the key, or your inner child holds the key. There is something here not right. Somebody's not speaking the truth, especially about financial matters. Those born on 5th or 23rd could be important, but probably not because that's your card. So the main player in this, the only player in this, is the Cancer energy. The problems with the vehicle, mechanical or otherwise. Don't go speeding, take your time, be careful if you're travelling. Make sure everything's checked for faults. Something I've never seen before is the milestone. It says the letter R on it. It's radar. Good luck. There you are again. You're getting in your own way. Stubbornness. Refusing to apologise. What's that about? Somebody's no longer sacrificing themselves for selfish people who take them for granted. Looking at things from a different angle. Not playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want and not letting others do that to you. Pisces energy. The number 4 and those born on the 12th, living or past date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way because you're seeing things differently. You're putting your boundaries in place and you're not saying yes anymore when you mean no. There may have been some bad advice given by a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a doctor, priest or lawyer. A misdiagnosis perhaps. And you're angry about it, especially if somebody's passed. Lack of clear thinking. No logic to this situation. An older man that you can't rely on. There is a choice here. You can't make the wrong choice. You just have to make a choice and stick to it instead of lacking the commitment. Do you know what you like? So, those born on the 6th or the 24th, massively positive energy. Those born 1966, massively positive energy. Gentlemen, start your engines. On your marks, get set, go. I'm very worried about this speeding and accidents, so go careful. Passionate communication, something may get you revved up and then you get in the car in the wrong frame of mind and have an accident. So don't take action now. Wait, pause, don't act while you're angry. There's some sort of passion. Or if somebody says, fancy coming round tonight, and you think yes, and you're in the car, but don't rush. Please don't rush. There's unfaithfulness here. Something's over, something's depressed you, something's left you feeling drained and unhappy. There is a handsome stranger coming into your life, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child, messenger, positive energy. And something is settled once and for all. It's described as a toothache patched up as when an extraction was required, so you may need to visit the dentist, or it's a medical matter that will be healed, but you've got to sort it out now. I was born on the 20th, living or past date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. It's rising like the phoenix from the ashes. But you are refusing to accept something. It's time to accept. You can't carry on like this, in denial about what's going on. It's ridiculous. Settle it. Should have been settled at Christmas. Yeah, lies, deceit and theft being found out. Somebody's been holding the cards close to the chest and not telling anybody anything. At the very least, it's deceit. There's lies, secrets, deceit, unhealthy relationships, ill health, or a bad work situation. It's the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. The secrets are still being kept, things you don't know about. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past, or in a negative situation or causing it. 9 months, somebody's pregnant, or the answer is yes to any question that you have in your head. A birth of something new. Somebody is definitely blocked. You're blocking somebody. You're not communicating. That's no good, is it? And again, no, lack of commitment. Rushing in, starting things but not finishing them. One night stands. In, out, in, out. Bloody hell, treating the place like an hotel. So, Spirit are going to give you the opportunity of a brand new beginning. A new home, a new life, a new proposal. Should you choose to take it and nurture it, it will pay off within a year. Don't miss this opportunity out of stubbornness. There will be no apologies for how they've behaved, or you will not apologise, because it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Stop living in a dream world and start facing things as they are. If you're a gentleman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, things will go well financially. You may run your own business. It's a good friend if it's not you, a gentleman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and a generous one. Someone who will help you out, possibly a man in uniform, possibly somebody of darker complexion. But a well-off man. There's a child or a young lady that has done service for you. There's positive energy in your life. There's a gentleman that refuses to think about a piece of paper. It could be a will, a contract, accounts, something more important than just the usual thing. Could be a text message or email. Hidden money, stolen money, perhaps in property or valuables. This same gentleman is pondering what's next. He could be on furlough, could be between jobs, could be just waiting for something to come in, a payoff of some sort, or he may be about to retire and deciding what's next. You need to look at things from a different angle, or someone is spying on you. There is a friend or a confidant that you can confide in, and a gentleman is mourning the loss of something or someone. So it could be someone that's lost their partner, or it could be, like I say, somebody attending a funeral. It is a gentleman, though that's gender specific. Somebody has brought ruin and disgrace to the door. Now, if you're not careful with this, is very possible, and it is a warning. So, if you're too hasty whilst driving a vehicle, there could be a passing. So you have to be very careful. What sort of mood you're in when you're driving. Don't do anything stupid or rash. Especially if you're a boy racer, don't be doing that. Also, whose car you get into. Avoid the red car. Someone will realise that money can't buy you happiness, health, or life. This is it. This is, I'm getting from Spirit, this is a warning. Somebody will have an accident if they're driving under the influence of anything. Passion, anger, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is. There will be an accident, and there could be fatalities. So you just add your warning. They don't often say that, but this would be a very unnecessary death. It is not your time unless you choose. Your destiny is about the choices you make and the consequences. And you may be the one that's left behind with survivor's guilt because you caused the accident. So just think on. Get ready, yes. Be poised, be ready for anything, but do not take action yet. There's a change coming, possibly a change of residence, or something that you've been carrying on your back, heavy burden, will change. Destruction, it said it again, something will be razed to the ground, destroyed, so that a new beginning can take place, but you won't like it. A higher power is at work here. They know what you need. You have to imagine a different future for yourself. Someone may feel abandoned or orphaned. You're never alone, and especially if you think Mum and Dad are in spirit and you've no one to turn to, they are still there for you. Spirit are going to show you this by a lucky coincidence. So don't waste your life. And all that glitters is not gold. Do not let greed get the better of you. Tick tock, time is running out. What's it going to be? Very worried about that, not joking. Saturn, the truth needs to be spoken by someone. It's time to heal the old wounds. And there it is, the Hanged Man. So I'm afraid this is about sacrificing something. You can't always have it your way. somebody is hurt, somebody is acting impulsively and not thinking rationally. The wound is the place where the light will enter you. Healing must take place before you deal with the matter, so do not go rushing off in haste. Chiron is not a planet but a comet with a unique orbit that travels through the entire zodiac over 51 years. So this might not be a young person we're talking about. Chiron is the Greek word for man-horse, so those born 1966 are important. In myth, Chiron the centaur, so possibly Sagittarius, the wisest of all creatures, was a wounded healer and self-enlightened shaman, so again the person with a limp. He was wounded in the flank and was almost crippled, but was rehabilitated from his wounds and sickness to pursue a healing heart of guidance and Apollo, god of light. So, only because we have a pub called Apollo near me, and it's been mentioned in a lot of personal reads that I've been doing. So, one scenario, and I'll give you it short and I'll give you it sweet. Somebody went to Apollo, had a meal or a drink or whatever they did. This may have been a past incident where someone was killed in a crash and someone is left feeling guilty, either survivor's guilt or because they know they caused the situation. Spirit is saying to you, it is time to forget that, leave that in the past, stop dwelling on it, stop wallowing in self-pity, stop drinking to kill the pain, and start living your life. They're giving you the chance of a new slate now. Whoever this is in spirit forgives you. So that is a very specific message. It's that sort of scenario. It's not necessarily all the details are correct, but there is something there that will resonate with you when you know what I'm talking about. There could have been a bridge involved, I don't know. Anyway, back to the book. For astrologers, Chiron has a special purpose as a bridge between the inner and the outer planets, a bridge between the animal and the human, the wisdom that lies in both life forms. In the chart, Chiron shows transits linking the mundane to the extraordinary. This heavenly body takes on a journey through our darkness, where we pass through to the next side with a strength we did not realise we had until we passed through that black place. So you will have been in the pit of despair, and you haven't been looking after yourself. Chiron has a relationship to the two astrological signs of Virgo, health and physical well-being, and Sagittarius. So a Virgo may be important to you, or a Sagittarius. Chiron lords over matters of health and illness, so if there is anything that you're worried about, get it checked out. Prevention is better than a cure. And especially how they relate to our personal journey through life. One must see darkness before we see light. We must experience sickness before there's lasting health. Chiron also represents resurrection, so has some relation to the Christ figure, the wounded healer. This is a card of great transformations, therefore in many ways you are rising from that swamp. Heal yourself. Take this as a gift and learn how to restore others. We can mend our wounds when we embrace the process and understand the gift of illness or dysfunction. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy. For someone out there, the person didn't die, maybe they've been crippled for life. Whatever it is, it's for a reason. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives the ability to transform the mundane into the marvellous. Chiron is a blending of energies of Saturn and Uranus, meaning you don't just throw out the old. There's wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and the new. In keeping with this, Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine and astrology. Don't hold on to a very old car if you know it's a death trap. I don't care how attached you are to it. When this card turns up in a reading, it can indicate health matters or issues of a medical nature. that may be of a concern. This matter may have to do with emotional healing that is needed. At this time, you may find yourself visiting or having interactions with health facilities or any place that has to do with healing of the body, mind or spirit. This is also a time of teaching and learning, so schools may figure in. Certain sorrows of the deep past may surface. So be careful of repeating old patterns. These will tend to resurface unless faced directly. If not faced, that pain will continue, and this is an awakening time where you can resolve things. So, Mercury Retrograde may bring things back from the past. The symbol for Chiron is the key. You hold the key, and this card says that you have the key to open the right doors at your asking, and to set yourself free. To do this, you will have to work with the wounded or the downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it is now time for you to save yourself and others. A bridge between the tangible and the intangible. Shamanism, facing yourself. Journeys, the higher mind, religious ideas, heeding the call. Deep listening, being bold. A journey through the darkness. Spiritual growth after abandonment. A difficult and painful passage. Deep inner healing, therapy, having to seek medical aid quickly and unexpectedly, medical tests, homeopathic medicines, chiropractor's issues, the spine, the bones, and internal organs. What did I tell you? The need to heal or be healed. A wounding of trust, accidents, falls. Thank you, Spirit, full circle. Someone getting hurt, feeling the pain of others, healing or teaching others via your own pain. Empathy, kindness, duty, responsibility. Accept your responsibility for this. Unnecessary worry, what you do as a routine. Tedium, job, changes in connections with self-healing. Publishing in the areas of alternative health or tradition. Medicines, home remedies, or learning about health's benefits through the natural world. Writing, being out in nature, the colours green and brown. Survival, so somebody survives and they will have survivor's guilt. This is a healing process. Contemplation, medicine, illness, grief. Don't let this death or accident be in vain. Let it teach your ego something. We don't want this to be repeated. The letter K may be important. Thanks for listening.